Senor Jefe! What's happening, bro? Oh, that's a pretty sight right there. Jesus. How much, sweetheart?
We're talking about AC machine, not me.
You want to say what's up to the people?
What's up? It's going down.
So we can't have time for a huge tool walkthrough, but I know you guys like seeing this pretty face, and then you got to see his pretty butt too. Hey, nice AC machine. Woo! 'Tis the season. Oh yeah, that Camaro looks good now. You got it all primed up in there. Did you get some new pictures from him?
Yes, I did. Lloyd.
I'll take a look at it.
It's got a Nova and a Mustang.
Oh, that's freaking good looking right there.
Really cool stuff,
Here, Lloyd,
man.
take that before I break it. Oh, look at these, man. This is sick. I'm taking this one for sure. I gotta have that on the wall.
Yes, sir.
I got to. What in the hell was Vessel thinking here, dude? Red and black with a blue. This is stupid.
Hey, are you still recording?
No?
Dang, it was perfect timing, bro. Like, you
Like,
started
dude, what's
recording
going
and you're
on?
like, let me bump the Jeff. Hey, you must have not been making your payments on me.
Oh, shit. All right.
That's supposed to talk.
Thanks, Jeff. We appreciate the briefness.
Thank you, guys.
See you later.
Later.
What's going on, everyone? Justin again, as always. Thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. Cheers to those of you that have your beers. I hope you're enjoying your work week so far. So we got a little bit longer of a video clip than we typically have done since I've been at the dealership from Jeff. I did pick up another picture or portrait that a fellow mechanic / shop owner had taken. Thought it'd be a great photograph as a replacement for the Ford Galaxy. When I give that to my Theo, got to have something to hang up, right? So for right now, this picture in particular that I had picked up that you guys saw on the tool truck, I actually still have at the shop. So what I did was I went to the shop today in the Jeep. It was such a beautiful day, and I was feeling a little bit sparky, man. I really was. It's been a minute since I've utilized any of these bikes. The weather has not been nearish perfect as it was today. So when I got home, I don't know, man, I felt like the need for a little bit of a rush. So I grabbed my crotch rocket, set the tire pressure, and off I went to work. Even though it was like a brief, short little burst, it was what I needed, okay? It was what I needed. Sunday I kind of had, in the evening I had some rough news. My oldest son ended up having a seizure. He's 15, or he's going to be 15. And that kind of weighed pretty heavy on me, and I'm sitting here in, fight or flight mode kind of thing, waiting just to see what I need to do or what I should do next. I know that his mother is perfectly capable of handling it, and my daughter will look after him too. But I've already been in the process forward thinking. I was like, I need to let everybody know what's going on in case something like this happens during the week. So I told the wife, and I told work, and I told my shop foreman, I was like, look, I might actually cut out for a couple days. Now, I haven't made any tentative plans. It's completely last minute. I don't know if I'm driving or if I'm flying or if everything is fine and everything works its way out. But between what's happening right now with him and what's happening with his mother, I'm a little bit concerned, okay? She got attacked by a dog, and things aren't going so well for her either. And it's really just kind of whirlwinding in my head of like, God, I feel so far away and helpless, like I can't do anything really about it. And I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about it. So it was a weird ending to a great weekend. And he's got the CT scan, X-rays, and then he did blood work. So we're waiting to hear back from that to see how that went. She's back in the hospital too. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm still, trying to keep up with both of them, and it's just, it's been an emotional roller coaster these last couple of days, to be honest. So, what I wanted to talk about this evening wasn't so much my issues, but just the broader spectrum that everybody has issues. And sometimes when you go to work, you have to put on that face, right? You can't always allow your emotions to take over. You can't get upset. You can't be it down. You got to try to figure out some way of neutralizing your nervous system during this, because when you are a father, when you've got kids, when you have other kids that are reliant on you and what it is that you're doing, and when you have to talk or intermingle with customers about their vehicle, you just got to have a certain face about you and a certain way of being able to present yourself to other people, so that way it kind of masks what's really kind of going on inside. It's unfortunate that it has to be like that, but it does. I think a lot of people will understand where it is that I'm coming from when I say stuff like this, because a lot of the times, especially on the interwebs here of YouTube, you see a lot of people that mask certain truths or certain emotions, and some of it is done intentionally. Others are a little bit more open about it and free-willing to give it out. But it's very difficult to have an interpersonal relationship with many people, because everyone formulates an opinion about it. I've always been pretty an open book, and I've always expressed myself and the way that I feel on camera to my followers, you guys, and I don't want that to change. Understand that for me, it's a tough time. Okay, I'm not sure how to deal with it. I don't always have the right words or expressions. Some people don't care for my grammar or how I pronunciate certain things, and I get all that stuff. Okay, and I don't need to hear the haters gonna hate approach every single time I post a video that involves my emotions. I'm well aware of that. I understand that. This video, or the reason why I do videos similar to this, is so that way those that actually feel the realness of what my reality is. Some of you guys have opened up to me that you've had to go through similar circumstances, and that you can relate, and it makes it relatable, because I'm human just like everybody else. But there is a time and a place to have that kind of openness. For me, I utilize YouTube to share my open feelings and thoughts, and then in the real world, when I get to the real world, I sometimes mask that with humor. Humor has always kind of gotten me out of those weird and tough times. Sometimes inappropriate, sometimes appropriate, but it's definitely helped me to move on with my next day. And that's just how I deal with it. I deal with it through humor, and some people deal with it through anger, some through depressional spells. Some people cry about stuff. It's not a big deal if that's your thing. But everybody goes through their own shit. Okay, everyone has their own problems. Doesn't matter what your status is or your followership. It doesn't matter, what you do for a living. Everybody has their own interpretation, and everyone has their own way of dealing with certain emotional setbacks. Let's call them emotional setbacks, okay? Because they can be, okay? I was telling you guys before, when a lot of you were trying to figure out what your next move is, and there are times that people will become barriers in your life. Could be family, could be friends. They're barriers in your life that prevent you from excelling forward. The things that you can't prevent from excelling forward are the things that happen during your day-to-day, during your month-to-month, during your year-to-year. And these things you have to deal with. The loss of a child, the loss of a loved one, and the loss of a job. Okay? All these things can create different emotional platforms, and it can drive people to do things in a different way. Maybe it pushes you to do better, be better. Maybe it pushes you the opposite direction to the point where you just shut down completely and you don't care and you don't want to try. There's nothing really anyone negative can, there's no negativity that anyone could say to you that's going to change your overall outlook. Just like there's no real amount of positivity that's going to change your overall outlook, because you, at the end of the day, are still having to deal with it. I don't know how to tell you how to deal with it. I don't even know how to deal with it. So, I didn't mean for this video today to be so Debbie Downer-ish, but these are my realities. These are the things that I face. These are the things that I go through. You know, I can be happy-go-lucky one minute and be mute almost the next. You know, I jump on here because oftentimes it's nice to have somebody instead of having nobody. And the older you get, the less somebodies you have. Social media has kind of helped to give me somebodies to talk to if I want to talk to you. And I love that ability of being able to openly talk with various people about certain facets of my life. I don't care to open myself up too much to too many people, because that's bit me in the ass before too. But I'm living my life like everybody else. And I have my own issues. Everybody has their own issues. Everybody has their own goals. Everybody has their own dreams. Everyone has their own problems. Everyone has their own struggles. So, you know, I don't think this was a very educational video. I don't feel like it was meant to be. This was just more of a reality check to those that think that once you get up to a certain social level that everything is cush and you don't have to deal. But you do have to deal. And there are some things that's harder to deal with than others. So that's all I got for this video. Again, didn't want to be the Debbie Downer of Monday. Hopefully I'll get some good information back on, you know, my extended family come midweek, and I'll go from there. And if for whatever reason you guys don't see or hear from me for a few days, you'll know that I had to dip out. But we'll be back. And we'll always come back, man. Let's come back to you guys. So I appreciate your support. I appreciate those that reach out to me other ways socially. And it's all appreciated. It really is. So that's all I got for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content either way. Talk to you next time. Cheers. Deuces.